Can you share, like, let me move here to more some personal insights, okay, without breaching confidentiality when I was naming can you share like particularly challenging cases you have worked on and how you approach it?
So two of my both particularly challenging but also favorite cases were Eritrea versus Yemen, where I represented Eritrea against Yemen, and the Abyei arbitration, where I represented the Sudan People's Liberation Movement / Army against Sudan. And just a word very briefly about each. The Eritrea-Yemen arbitration arose out of a dispute between Eritrea and Yemen over territorial sovereignty and maritime rights with respect to a couple islands at the very southern tip of the Red Sea, the so-called Zucker Hanish Islands, not too far from here, actually. Zucker and Hanish, I understand, mean antelope and turtle in Arabic, at least some versions of Arabic, because that's the only thing that's really on the islands. There tragically is no petroleum or any other natural resource, and there's no water as well, so they are uninhabited. The issue in the case was which country, Eritrea or Yemen, had territorial sovereignty over these islands. To which country did the islands belong? And as I mentioned, I represented Eritrea. We performed extremely extensive historical research. We worked through the archives in both Yemen and Ethiopia and before it Italy, and before Italy, Great Britain, with respect to historic governance of the islands. We looked through Ottoman tax records because supposedly Yemeni rulers had taxed the islands. It turned out that the Zucker that they had taxed was actually in Anatolia, not in the southern Red Sea. We looked at how Italian secret agents had, bizarrely in fur coats, been on an expedition to the islands just prior to World War II, Eritrea claiming title to the islands via Ethiopia, which Eritrea had formerly been a part of, and in turn, Italian colonial authorities in Ethiopia at the time